Hey, what's going on? I'd like to welcome you all to Water Your Soil. So this video right here is going to be about the one thing that they don't tell you regarding your credit score. And I think this is something, in fact, I know this is something that you need to know, especially if you're on a credit journey. All of you should be on the journey to increasing or maintaining your credit score. So you want to check this video out in full. All right, let's get into it. Before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to all of my new subscribers because lately I've been getting a lot of subscribers and I truly appreciate it. Don't ever think that's something that's underappreciated over at this channel. I appreciate anyone that takes out the time to subscribe to my channel. That's why I continue to pump out this content for everyone that I see that it is helping. I'm also excited about the comments that I get from people in my comment section, and they say that the material and the content is helping them. That's important because that keeps me going. That lets me know that what I'm teaching you all and sharing with you all is actually helping. So I appreciate the new subscribers. I appreciate the comments. And I also appreciate my subscribers who have been around since the beginning and have been along for the journey. You are very loyal and I appreciate you all for supporting this content. All right, so getting into this video, we're talking in this video about one of the things that's hardly ever talked about when it comes to increasing credit scores and things of that nature. You know, a lot of times you hear a lot about trade lines. You definitely hear a lot about getting items deleted. That's one of the most popular things that you hear about, getting items deleted, which is understandable. I understand why that's talked about often. However, one thing that you don't hear about goes back to the basics regarding credit scores, and that's understanding your credit report. That's something that you have to understand. And I know some people probably hear that and they probably say, oh, I thought he was going to give us some big time answer or some trick or things like that. No, that's not what it is. However, there's a reason why I express the importance of understanding your credit report, especially around here at Water Your Soil. Let's say you're a foot doctor and a patient comes in and they're having foot problems. So without even doing an x-ray or any type of examination, you just say, all right, we're gonna operate on your toe. So you don't even know if their toe is what's wrong, but you're gonna say, we're gonna operate on your toe. That's exactly what going into trying to fix your credit score without truly understanding, number one, how credit scoring works, and number two, what's on your credit report and what's hurting your credit report and impacting it negatively. You have to understand your credit report. It's very important. As I always tell people, and this is one of the main things that I tell people around here at Water Your Soil, especially my subscribers, the credit journey, your credit score, it's a lifelong thing. It's not something that's only temporary. It's not something that's gonna go away once you go and you get your home, you get your new home, then, oh, I don't need my credit score anymore. Because a lot of people do that. And I know a lot of people do that. And I'm sure you know a lot of people do it as well. People, they get approved for home loans and then all of a sudden, they don't care about their credit score anymore. A lot of people come to me with these issues. You know, they qualify for a house and then they just stop caring about their credit score. So now they either want to invest in another home or they want to get a vehicle or something of that nature, but their credit score is sitting pretty bad. Listen, this is a lifelong journey. You have to understand how credit scoring works. And the reason why I'm so pro understanding your credit report is because that's where all of the issues begin. If you really want to be able to diagnose what's wrong and why your credit score is dropping or why your score is improving or why it hasn't improved or why it stayed the same, understand your credit report. Your credit report is going to do a good job of revealing what's wrong. Now, there are some cases where your credit score is not going to tell why certain things are happening. One story that I like to tell often around here is how my credit score was stuck at a 660 for 9 straight months. Now, that was 9 straight months of me hovering over and going over my credit report and just being puzzled, not understanding like, why is my credit score stuck at a 660? I'm contacting credit card companies. I'm contacting credit bureaus. I'm contacting just about anyone that I could figure out why in the world is my score staying the same. And as you all may know, or maybe you don't know, but having a score being stuck for 9 straight months, especially when you're attempting to improve your credit score, is very frustrating. Not only is it frustrating, it's discouraging. So my score stayed stuck for 9 straight months. However, I continue to do the things that I was supposed to do, stick to the plan, stick to the basic principles of understanding credit and the concept of credit, and eventually my score began to increase, and it didn't stay stuck for 9 months again. And of course, I'm happy about that. Who wouldn't be? However, oftentimes people come by, and people that I help out over the years, they will say, well, my score is stuck, so what's going on? And a lot of times it's just small adjustments that need to happen in order to get your score unstuck. And as I stated, knowing and understanding how credit scoring works will help with that. See, this is a lifelong journey. You're gonna have to know it. Let's say down the line, you go and you get your home, right? So you have your home, you have your nice car that you wanted. You're still gonna want something in the future where you have to use your credit. As I always tell people on this channel, at minimum, having good credit is a plan B option at minimum. For a lot of people, it's more than a plan B option, but at minimum, it's a good plan B option. Who wouldn't want to have a good plan B option? Because I know some people are pro cash, and you know, they believe cash is everything, cash is king, all of the good words out there, which is fair, you know. However, wouldn't it be great to have a good plan B option in a good credit score? That's a good plan B option. So you never want to shoot down the opportunity to have your credit score as a good plan B option just in case things hit the fan. So around here, one of the things that I try to teach people is to understand scoring, understand what's gonna hurt your score and what's gonna help your score. And one of the main things that you do need to understand is how to read your credit report. Go get your credit report, study your credit report, learn your credit report, learn about utilization, learn about how hard inquiries affect you and impact your score, learn about how not paying every month and not spending every month will impact your score. Every credit report is different. As I always tell people, we can have 2 different people and they both can have a 620 credit score. However, I guarantee you, I can almost guarantee you that their credit reports look differently. So you have to adjust your credit score to your own credit report. You know, we could give all the advice in the YouTube credit space. We could give all the advice we want, all of the general advice. However, the real work comes into play depending on your credit report. So you have to make your credit score work around your credit report. That's just how it's gonna work. So if you see something on your credit report that needs to be fixed and need to be approved upon, whether it's debt, whether it's your credit card balances, whatever it is, those are the areas that you need to start diagnosing and attacking. You need to attack those areas and chop down on the spending or whatever it is, and then see if you start to see changes in your credit score. And that will let you know, your credit score is always going to let you know whether or not you are on the right path. I always tell this story, and I did a video about it where I'm gonna post it right over here in this corner. However, my credit score dropped a couple of months ago. It dropped 39 points. And I said I wasn't worried about it, and I wasn't, because I knew it was coming. And this is from years of preparation, 7+ years of knowing my credit score, knowing my credit report, and how credit scoring works. So I knew it was coming, and I knew the decrease was going to be a big decrease. However, I didn't get discouraged because I know eventually my score will go back up. And as I stated, I expected it. And that's one of the benefits of knowing how credit scoring works and knowing when and how your score is going to be affected, and also knowing that your score will eventually begin to increase because you understand how credit scoring works. But anyways, this is Water Your Soil. If this video has helped you in any kind of way, be sure to hit the like button. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. Once again, I appreciate you all for checking me out. This is Water Your Soil. I'm out.